There's always more demands. If I have to depend on myself and my acts and what I do for my redemption, I'm cooked.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why I'm so grateful to the Lord. That's why I'm so grateful for salvation. I was moved around a lot in my life, and then I'll slow down, whatever you need.
No.
I was moved around a lot in my life. I went from living with my mom. She couldn't take care of us. She had a nervous breakdown when I was young, gave us to our dad. My dad, and then, what happened with that, with the abuse and there. Then I was moved with an aunt and uncle. And by the time I was 15, I emancipated because I was getting rebellious. My uncle could tell I was getting antsy, and he was such a wise, godly man,
Yeah.
My uncle's such a wise man. He knew what was going on in my spirit. He was a father.
Yeah.
He's just a wonderful father. I couldn't have asked for a better father. My uncle was a wonderful father. Same thing with your father-in-law. He's been like a father to me, to me, he's like a spiritual father. He's really guided my life. And these two men made a huge impact in me. But then when I was 15, I emancipated because I was getting a little rebellious and all that. So I'm a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
Living in Gary, Indiana, with my own apartment in the street. We used to call it Heroin Alley.
Wow.
Walking to school every morning. And then from school to my job. I worked at this gas station, this Blimpie Speedway gas station. And then I'd walk from there back home. That was a 9-mile track all the way around. And I did that every day, Monday through Friday. And then I worked Saturdays and Sundays as well. And I was at church on Sunday because that was just my habit. I was at church because it was instilled in me, get into the house of God. My uncle never gave up on me. He never denied me as his nephew. And he always said, I'm your uncle, you're my nephew, I'm not your dad. But to me, he was my dad, And he would always say, no matter what you do, I'm still your uncle. You still got to come and face me. We still got to talk. You know what I mean?